Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Full Potential Show. I'm James Rick. This is your number one non-boring source for personal development. Today, we have a special treat for you. We have Vince Kelvin. He is a coach, an NLP expert, and a master hypnotist. He's part of the International Speakers Association. And Vince does some interesting line of work as full-time work for Vince. He and your wife as well work in the field of seduction. Is that right?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, and so you can learn more about what Vince is doing at seductioncoaching.com. You do specific coaching for women now in Las Vegas, but your programs are designed for men and women. And what I thought was interesting is how not only the strategies and secrets that people use in the world of seduction, and many people are going, what is going on here? This is the Full Potential Show. I want to take some of these persuasive elements of seduction that are both on the surface in what you say, but also underneath the surface and what is more subconscious, and show how that can not only be related to success in that field, but in life in general, in living your full potential. So hang on to your seat and let's see if we can make the connection. Okay, Vince, first of all, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Hey, my pleasure. It's an honor, and thank you for having me.
And you have a lovely background going on there.
Sorry, forgive me. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
Well, the word potential is fascinating. I love what it is that you offer, and it's essential because our potential is unlimited. And oftentimes we joke around and say that we use apparently 10 to 20% of our mental capacities. And I think that we should be more serious about it and explore what else is possible. So I think that whether it's our potential in life or different aspects of life, whether it be financial or love life or career, it all goes back to how much of our potential are we aware of and how much of it are we tapping into. And
Absolutely.
You know that better than anyone.
Well, I try, and Vince, thank you for touching on that, because really I think all of our guests that come on the show have explored different areas of our potential, and that's really the basis for living your full potential. No one person is an expert in any one area, and certainly no one is an expert in all the areas, but in a cumulative experience, we all discover best practices in certain areas that then take our evolution to the next step. And even though we may not become masters of every area, we're certainly going to come much, much closer to living a level 10 if we know what each person is doing in each area to live at a level 10. So you certainly, my friend, are an expert in the realm of living your level 10 in a social aspect. Let's talk about, first of all, what you encourage your coaching clients to do. I mean, I understand you work with men and women, and first of all, seduction is an area where people either love it or they hate it. I want to talk about what you're doing currently and what you teach people.
The place where it all connects to me, it's all about coming back to a place of zero excuses. And we'd be surprised at how many excuses we really have. And of course, there's the excuses that are pretty commonly understood. But there's also deeper excuses. Excuses that are accepted because they appear to be legitimate. For example, when people may say, "Oh, I'm tired." Being tired is absolutely fine. Having to recharge is fine, but it's the way we've learned to process it that's really a problem. Where does it say that being tired should equal not being appreciative? Being tired should equal not still giving it your best shot. So I think that we've all been hypnotized and conditioned into accepting frames and excuses, and because we don't realize that they work against us. So I always tell my clients, I said, that's a pretty hardcore example, but I actually got it from Tony Robbins. I remember he used to always ask people at gunpoint, how much would you do right now if your life depended on it? In the area of seduction, it's so easy not to talk to the person. There's so many excuses. I already talked to them. Oh, I don't know if I'm their type. What if they don't talk to me? But in the end, how can we possibly know? Those are just excuses.
Yeah.
At gunpoint, the person would turn around, would go and talk to them and give them that gift. And that applies to everything in life.
How do you help people break through those excuses and get the outcome that they might be realizing? So again, some people can have their own opinion about it, but it's the approach that I care about. How do you get them to break through those excuses and create the kind of outcomes they want to realize in any given situation?
Well, I always say there's 3 levels of improvement usually. There's the inner game.
Yeah.
At the level of inner game, I think what really comes in the way of any form of progress, because in life, many things are going to happen, is 3 very limiting presuppositions.